Hey, stop scrolling. What if I told you the WNBA just made a shock move because TV numbers crashed when Caitlin Clark wasn't on the broadcast? Imagine the league quietly pressuring the Indiana Fever to relocate a game to Atlanta, not because of injuries or logistics, but because WNBA ratings dipped and executives panicked. Tonight we're breaking down the rumor, the real reasons behind the panic, what it would mean for the Indiana Fever, and how this could change the league forever. Stick around. I'll walk you through everything step by step and tell you exactly what to watch next. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm your name. From Financial Flair, bringing you raw takes and deep dives into the biggest stories in women's basketball. Today's video is a full breakdown of the explosive headline, WNBA panics and forces Indiana Fever to play in Atlanta after ratings plummet without Caitlin Clark. We'll treat this like an investigation. What's reported, what's likely rumor, the economics behind the move, the pros and cons, and the real winners and losers. I'll stay fair, I'll stay sharp, and I'll keep it simple. Let's get into it. First, what exactly is being claimed? The core idea: when Caitlin Clark isn't featured on TV, highlights, or marquee matchups, viewership drops. The league, worried about revenue and exposure, looks for quick fixes. One alleged reaction: shifting Indiana Fever home dates to an Atlanta date or neutral site to chase higher TV markets and better ratings. Why this matters: the WNBA isn't just a sport, it's a business. TV contracts, sponsorships, and arena deals depend on eyeballs. If WNBA ratings dip consistently, the league's bargaining power shrinks. That affects player salaries, marketing budgets, and long-term growth. So even if this story is half rumor, it taps into a real fear. Can the league make its own stars and survive if viewership depends on a handful of names? Let's step back and look at why ratings go up and down. Star power. Stars move audiences. When a player captures mainstream attention, casual viewers tune in. Caitlin Clark is such a personality. She draws people who don't normally watch WNBA games. That spike is real. Narrative. Networks love simple, compelling storylines, rookie phenoms, revenge games, rivalry nights. If the schedule lacks these hooks, casual viewers wander. Time and competition. Games that air against major sports events or during low viewership hours naturally underperform. Marketing and production. How a game is promoted matters. Without strong promotion, even good games can get lost. So the league sees a pattern. Certain matchups mean better numbers. The temptation to chase short-term fixes, like shifting locations or scheduling around stars, is understandable, but risky. A market size and media hub. Atlanta is a bigger media market than many WNBA cities. It has cable partners, influencers, and sports platforms that can amplify coverage. A venue options. Atlanta's arenas and event infrastructure handle big crowds and media better than some smaller venues. A fanbase and cross-promotion. Atlanta has shown appetite for basketball events and offers opportunities for cross-promotion with other sports or entertainment acts. If the league thinks moving a game to Atlanta could spike numbers or attract national promos, it might test a one-off move. But there's a difference between testing a neutral site and forcing a team to relocate homes. The latter risks alienating local fans. Forcing a team to play away from its city raises big ethical and practical questions. Player welfare, travel fatigue, strange locker rooms, and disruption to routine affect performance. Players aren't props. Executives must consider mental and physical toll. Home fans. Local ticket holders bought season tickets and built a relationship with the team. Pulling home dates damages community trust and local revenue streams like concessions and sponsorship activations. Competitive fairness. Home court advantage matters. Suddenly asking the Fever to give up that edge could change outcomes and the integrity of competition. Brand damage. Forcing moves to chase ratings sends a message: TV beats the fanbase. That can haunt a franchise's local brand for years. So even from a short-term ratings fix, there are long-term costs that can outweigh temporary viewership bumps. Neutral site showcase. Market it as a special showcase weekend in Atlanta with festivals, concerts, and media activations. Doubleheaders and marquee nights. Pair the Fever with a top draw team or hold multiple games to create a block of programming attractive to networks. Strategic partnerships. Collaborate with local Atlanta influencers, radio stations, and TV stations to pump promotion. Short-term loan. Frame it as a one-off to benefit both teams, split revenue, and promise a return game. If done as a partnership and marketed well, a test can feel less like forcing and more like an experiment. Local outrage. Fever season ticket holders and community leaders would feel betrayed. That's predictable. National debate. Some fans might praise the league for boldness in chasing audiences. Others would call it cynical. Social media firestorms. In 2025, every move gets amplified. Hashtags, reaction videos, and call-outs from players and influencers will shape public perception. A key consideration: public backlash can be immediate and brutal. The league must weigh PR hits against any short-term spike in WNBA ratings. Team leaders and coaches. Coaches will push back if a move harms competitive fairness or preparation routines. They value structure. Stars. A player like Caitlin Clark, if she's involved, wields influence, but no single star entirely controls league scheduling. Still, stars can amplify reactions, publicly or privately. Role players. Travel and schedule changes disproportionately hit role players, who often juggle recovery, family, and tight travel budgets. Union and collective bargaining. If the WNBA's Players Association sees a pattern of decisions that hurt players, it could open bargaining issues. Forcing moves without player buy-in risks union pushback. Would moving one Fever game to Atlanta actually save ratings money or boost revenue? Short-term gains. A well-produced Atlanta showcase could attract casual viewers and produce a ratings spike for that broadcast window. Sponsors might like the drama. Long-term trade-offs. Repeated neutral site moves that alienate home markets can reduce season ticket revenue, local sponsorships, and grassroots growth, all essential to sustainable revenue. Cost-benefit. The league must calculate whether single-game rating bumps translate into meaningful increases in ad revenue or better TV deals. If not, the move is cosmetic, not strategic. Bottom line, a one-off could help. A pattern of relocation to chase stars could hurt long-term growth.